It is crazy to believe that it has been 21 weeks since I posted this video.
I posted consistently for 5 months, 20 weeks, 153 days on not one, but 2 channels here on YouTube. And here's what happened.
And it's crazy because at the time of posting that video, I felt like I had learned a lot from being consistent on YouTube for 20 weeks. But here we are 41 weeks later, and I've learned so many more things. I have figured out so many different things about my channels, about myself. And so I'm going to share everything that I have learned over these past 21 weeks and some tips so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made. Hey guys, my name is Nicole for those who are new here, and on this channel I talk about all things YouTube tips, tricks, and things I'm learning along the journey here on YouTube and my monetization journey. Now typically this would be a 41-week update video on my monetization journey, but I felt the need to take a pause and really just share what this journey has been like for 41 weeks. Now, for those who are not familiar with my channel, this channel here is actually my second channel. My first channel, Natural Niche TV, is actually the channel that I started back in 2017, and I really had a lot of highs and lows with that channel, a lot of breaks, a lot of trying to figure out really what I wanted to post. And in June of 2024, I really decided to take that channel seriously, and I created this channel to really document that journey. And as I started getting traction over here, I decided to document the journey for both of these channels. So here we are 41 weeks in of being consistent and really working towards this whole monetization for both channels. And what's funny is I say being consistent, but once again, I found myself taking a break. But that word consistency really looks different for different people. And something I'm having to realize, which is one of the things I've learned, is that my journey is so different from other people. So my consistency looks different from other people. And I'm really hard on myself. I try to post Mondays and Thursdays for my main vlog channel, and I try to post over here every Thursday and every Saturday. But there are some times where life just happens. I'm a full-time teacher. I also run my department. I am a single parent to an almost 4-year-old little boy who has a lot of energy, and I own my own home. So of course I'm having to navigate and take care of all these things. And there's some creators who can post once, twice, 3 times a week with ease. They can edit their videos on time, and they don't have the same kind of job I have. You know, they may work from home, so they don't have to commute. I have like an hour commute to work and then an hour back. So it takes 2 hours out of my day. So consistency is going to look different for everyone. Have I been posting since June? Yes. Have there been some weeks where I have had to miss? Yes. But I've also been using my community tab on my main channel. When I used to take breaks, I would switch over to short form content. I haven't done that here because I found short form content hasn't really been doing that well for me. And then honestly, I just needed a real break. So before I get into like the real in-depth lessons and tips I have for you, I do want to share where I'm at with monetization. I am planning on doing a monthly audit here on out, and I'm actually filming a March monthly audit where I'm looking at all my numbers, seeing where I'm at. And so I'll be sharing my numbers in that video. But just to give you a basis of where I'm currently at with both of my channels, I will share like how many watch time hours I have and how many subscribers for each channel. So for the channel you're watching right now, I currently have 950 subscribers. It seems like I keep losing but gaining subscribers, and it keeps evening out. The last 50 subscribers to hit that 1,000 subscribers mark seems like it is so hard. Like, I don't know what it is about this last 50, but I feel like I got to 950 kind of easily within the last 8 to 9 months. But this last 50, y'all, it has been so hard. So shameless plug, if you are enjoying my videos and you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. So for watch time hours, I am currently at 1,587. That has been a little stagnant too over here on this channel. This channel just kind of hit like a plateau plateau. And so I'm really working on getting the momentum back, especially after I took that break. Okay, and then so for my main channel, my main lifestyle vlog channel, that channel is like my baby. It's where I get to be creative and try out different things. That channel currently has 1,212 subscribers, which it seems like that one, like the subscribers are coming in a little bit easier. It's slow, but they are coming in versus my other channel where I've looked at 950 for like a month now. Like that number has been so consistent. And then watch time for my main channel is 1,685 watch time hours. And if you don't know, you need 4,000 hours to be able to apply for the YouTube Partner Program. So that's what I'm waiting for. Now, do understand that even though I am actively trying to monetize these channels so that I can get AdSense revenue, I'm not only relying on YouTube AdSense in order to make money from this side hustle of mine. I actually am an affiliate for Amazon influencers and LTK. Like I signed up for a bunch of different things. If you are interested in that, interested in like the different platforms that I'm an affiliate of and how much I actually made in 2024 as a small creator not getting AdSense, I actually have this video right here on my channel talking all about that, and even how like I tracked my finances for like the business side of YouTube. So I'll put that video up in the cards above and down in the description below. But that is currently where I'm at as far as monetization, my numbers, kind of like where I am in this journey after 41 weeks. Now, typically in these check-in videos, I talk about highs and lows. So I want to start with a few highs because I don't want this to be like YouTube is so hard, you'll never get to monetization kind of video. Like I want to tell you some of the things that have happened that are really good. That way you are encouraged to continue the journey. And it is good to celebrate the little things because YouTube is not easy, but it can be so rewarding. So one of the things that happened within this 21 weeks is I completed Vlogmas, y'all. I missed a couple of days here and there, but for the most part on my main channel, I posted every day up until December 25th. And it was not easy because I was also trying to stay consistent over here, but it sparked a new love for vlogging for me and just like creating content and not overthinking it and not like trying to plan out every detail. And so that was one of my highs, honestly. My channels, even though I was not posting consistently within the last mostly it was February where I struggled to post consistently, my channels were still growing. So that means I was doing something right and still being shown in people's feeds and stuff. Like my channel didn't completely come to a halt. Now this channel, it kind of did like taper off. But as soon as I posted again, like the views started picking back up, but it never just completely stopped. Like my views kept coming in. Now the low is, even though the views kept coming in, they did start dropping. Like at first it was not drastic, and then you could just see it was like more and more and more. And I was like, I need to post. Like my channels are dying. I really thought my channels were dying at one point because even though the views were still coming in, it was like less and less and less each week. And thankfully it didn't get to like 0, but I was just watching it and being like, oh dear God. So then I'd like make sure I did a community post to promote a video that I had already done. And then I did do a couple of videos here and there, so it wasn't like I completely stopped posting, but my consistent schedule of Monday, Thursday, and Tuesday, Saturday was not the same. And so I feel like my analytics reflect that. I also got really sick. My son got really sick more than once. It was just a tough period of time in there. And so that really affected my ability to be productive over here on my channel. So I found myself having to take a break. So after I posted that 20 weeks video, I've talked about this in another video, but I took a 2-week break and I kind of saw the effects of that because that 20 weeks video ended up taking off right when I took a break and I didn't have anything to supplement to keep the momentum going. And then in February, I took another break. It was like almost a whole entire month off of not being consistent with 2 uploads for my main channel, 2 uploads for this channel. So that leads me to my first lesson, which is taking breaks is necessary, but taking breaks from your YouTube channel will kill your growth. And not necessarily kill it, but it will push you back a little, especially if you have momentum and you're going, especially if you're a smaller channel. So what I mean by that is, on my main vlog channel, I have over 200 videos. I have a mixture of long and short form content. So when I take breaks from over there, my views stay consistent around like 1,500 views, whether I'm posting or not, right? But this channel, when I stopped posting, I went from like getting like 1,000 views to like 500 views to like 30 views. And I was like, oh dear God. And this channel is a baby channel. It doesn't even have 100 videos on it yet. And so taking breaks, especially long extended breaks, will kill your momentum. It will make you have to like start the process all over, which is what I'm doing now. I'm having to like build up the momentum again now that I'm posting consistently. But I do have a tip or something that I thought of when I was in those breaks. Even before the breaks, I've said this. I've said to take strategic breaks. Anything you do should be strategic, but I didn't do it and I hadn't planned for it and I wasn't ready for it. So my tip for this lesson that I learned is to plan the break before it plans itself. What I mean by that is I had no intentions of taking a break in February. I had no intentions of getting sick. I had no intentions of my child getting sick. I had no intentions of any of the things in February that happened in my life to happen. So instead of letting the breaks take themselves, I have started trying to think about ways to plan breaks into my schedule so I don't get completely worn out. Which you think, okay, that's common sense because if you work like a 9 to 5, you work Monday through Friday, your breaks are Saturday and Sunday to rejuvenate you for the next week's work, right? So I have been trying to like really hone in on like one Sunday a month where I'm like going hard and batch creating. And then maybe the next Sunday, just take that Sunday off and just be. Now I can do something simple like vlogging because you're going to do the task anyways, but I don't have to sit down and do like analytic deep dives or really sit and edit, like, really plug in the breaks so you don't wear yourself out. Something else that I learned is that toggle when you are uploading a video where you can choose if you want to push your video out to your subscribers. That is not your friend, especially if you have built up a base of subscribers. I would say to stop doing that. Once you reach like 500 subscribers, I would not do that anymore. When you're first starting out, that might be something that's helpful because like if you have like 20, 30, 50 subscribers and you post a video, and if you hit that toggle where it says like you notify your subscribers and they see the video first, they might not be all that interested in it, or right at the time you posted it, they don't have time. It's going to mess up your average view duration, your click-through rate. And so if it's a topic that's kind of searchable, then you want it to get out to other people. But once you have a base of people who come to you for a specific thing, I realized when I hit that toggle and was like, don't notify my subscribers, like I want some other people to see this video, my subscribers like had no clue I posted a video. And so it really hurt me because it was something my subscribers actually wanted to see, like my weekly check-ins or some sort of tips for YouTube that week that I was posting. Like when I didn't do that, it hurt my views because the people that don't know me were not interested in my monetization journey because they had no clue what I was talking about. And so that little toggle thingy is not your friend once you have built up a solid foundation of subscribers and people who actually want to watch your videos. Something else I learned in this 21 weeks of being on YouTube and just working and navigating and figuring things out is that habit stacking is not just for your everyday life. Like habit stacking is important for YouTube. So I mentioned this on my vlog channel, but I have been listening to, because I do audiobooks since my drive to work is so long, I have been listening to Atomic Habits. Now, I've had this audiobook for a very long time and I've actually started it and read it through it was the end of 2023 going into 2024 because I was really working on building healthy habits and setting up systems and plans to really be successful in 2024. And I used it in my personal life, like to really like do workout habits and just, routines and things around the house. I never thought about habit stacking for YouTube, but it is so important. So all habit stacking is building one habit on top of one that you're already doing so you can get more done and be more efficient with your time. So an example of this is every morning I wake up and I drink coffee, right? But I also just stand there and watch the coffee be made and like wait for it, or I go sit down, or right. Instead of doing that, I could also make it a habit of putting up the dishes every morning. So while my coffee is being brewed, I can empty the dishwasher and have that done and kill two birds with one stone. So with YouTube, I thought about it and I was like, why do I not habit stack with YouTube, right? Like in order to build my momentum and get this consistency going with my YouTube channel, why not? If every Monday I come home and I respond to comments, then every Monday I'll come home, respond to comments, and then add a community post maybe about a comment I saw. So habit stacking for me with my YouTube channel can mean a bunch of different things, and it depends on like your workflow, your setup, your habits, what you do. So if you haven't considered habit stacking and you've never read that video, check the links down below. I will link it. It's really good if you are somebody who drives around a lot or likes to do a lot of things and listen. I would suggest the audiobook, but if you're somebody who likes to write and take notes, because there is a lot where I'm like, dang, I wish I could write this down, you might want to get the hard copy. Okay, this one's a big one. And this kind of ties back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video. So the lesson that I wrote down is that those who win fast may just be the outliers. And so what I mean by that is, so I watch people like Silver and Solo, Alexis Arenaro, and a few other creators who seem like they grew so fast. And I was like, if they can do it, I can do it. Like, let's go. And then when I didn't do it, I was like, now what they doing that I'm not doing? Like, what is really going on? And what I had to realize is they are outliers and they don't live the life that I live. So like I was saying before, like Silver Solo has no children. So she actually had time to put into her YouTube channel, more time than I have. And then Alexis Arenaro, yes, she has children, but she also has a whole husband. Like, you know what I mean? And because she wasn't going to work at her job anymore, she had time while she was at home to do some things and her kids were off to school. And so my time is literally 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night. And really that time is cut down because I have to feed my son and do his homework and do whatever weekly project we have and get him bathed and put him to sleep. Sometimes he will not go to sleep until like 9 o'clock. And so from 9 to 10, I'm like, I'm literally drained. Like I have nothing left to give today. And so I had to realize that like, I don't have the same journey. My journey looks different. So yeah, they grew really fast, but they had different life circumstances than I had. And I think it's important to acknowledge that. I think really, especially content creators who might be single parents still working full time, we're seeing all these other people like be able to do it. And they're saying, you should be able to do it. Like you can do this on the side. When the reality is we have like 3 jobs because you have your main job, then you're going home and you're being mom, and then you're trying to do your side hustle. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it's a little bit harder. You have to give a little bit more. And sometimes you don't have anything left to give. So there's that. And then something I wrote down as I was thinking about this is one creator who I absolutely loved watching, and I still do, she's just not as active on YouTube anymore, is Catherine Manning. And if you go back to her old videos and watch her journey and listen to her story, she actually took 1.5 years to get 300 subscribers. And now she wasn't taking YouTube extremely seriously, but she was posting pretty much consistently because she worked from home. Like that was her job. She was a blogger and she didn't have a regular 9 to 5. And so she had a little bit more time to work on that, but it took her 1.5 years to get 300 subscribers. And so I bring this up because I want you to know that like everybody's journey is different and it is possible to grow. It is possible to make something out of this. It just is not going to look exactly the same as everyone else. So if you think about it, my main vlog channel, I have had that channel since 2017, but I haven't always been consistent. So that's what, 8 years almost of inconsistent posting. And finally, within the last 2 years, I've been consistent. But I didn't hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all, until 2024. Like you all were here with me when I finally hit my first 1,000 subscribers. In fact, I started my channel in August of 2017. I didn't hit my first 1,000 subscribers over there until October of 2024. But then on this channel, the channel I really wasn't even trying to grow, the channel that was really supposed to document the growth of my main channel, that I just decided, hey, if I'm posting over here, I might as well attempt at making, searchable videos and content that people really want to see. This channel took me 8 months, y'all, to get 950 subscribers. crazy when someone else took like a year and a half to get 300 subscribers. So like I said, it's possible. You never know what's going to happen, but don't gauge your growth, your experience based on somebody else's, especially when you don't live the same life as them. The last thing and lesson that I've kind of taken and learned from this is I see more growth, more likes on my videos, more comments when I actually say, please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. When I don't say that in those videos, no one likes, no one subscribes, no one comments. And it's not because nobody wants to, but people are engrossed in the video most of the time, and it's like an afterthought. I still watch my favorite creators, and I still forget to like the videos until they're like this video, and I'm like, oh, click, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's an afterthought. Like, no one thinks to, oh, like this video, especially a long form video. It's so long, you know, you're talking and people are getting information out of it, or they're just watching a vlog and enjoying, and they forget. So when I say check the links in the description box, like this video, comment down below, let me know what part of this was your favorite, I get more engagement. And so the lesson in that is to make sure I'm adding my subscribe buttons in there, make sure I'm adding the little notification that I put that shows, you know, check the links down below if there's something you're curious about in this video. Like, I am learning to make sure I put those things in my video and actually verbally say, like this video, subscribe. And it feels so weird. It feels like it's repetitive, but I'm telling you, if you don't say it, people won't do it. It's just not on their mind. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is all for this check-in. I really wanted to do it different. I'm even in a different setting because I did not want this to be my typical weekly check-in. This is like a milestone, and really I wanted to do this at 20 weeks, but I had some other videos that I needed to edit and get out. So here we are. But yeah, comment down below. Tell me how your journey is going. I really like hearing about other people's journeys. When y'all comment, I do click. I don't know if you've seen it, and actually I'll screen record and show you how this works. So I have the YouTube studio here. I don't know if you can see that. I have the YouTube studio here. And what I do is when somebody comments on my videos, let me screen record. Like Hello Darling 73 said, thank you. It's been holding me back. I will get started. What I do is I actually click on your little profile picture and I view your channel. Now this is, and you'll see like it's not my main channels down at the bottom because I don't watch all of my YouTube videos based off of my channels. I have this account that I've had forever that I have a lot of saved stuff to that I like. And I kind of look at your journeys. I look what you have. I see how you're doing. I've watched a lot of people's videos and commented on them, especially during Vlogmas. Like, I enjoyed that. And I just like to see what's going on with y'all. So definitely comment down below. Let me know what's going on with your journey. Like this video if it was helpful. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.